Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo, guys, it's the last chance to hit those likes, even though it's not. You guys got probably a little bit to hit the likes. I see everyone in the chat, guys. We got ETH pushing 2008. Let's go, man. Dude, I was in the sun. Look at my face. Look at my face, fellas. Holy shit. You guys should see my chest. You guys should see my shoulders. Holy shit. I am the definition of a crab. Thank God we're not in a crab market anymore. You guys were making so many crab jokes. Holy shit. Look at myself in the damn Streamlabs. Holy shiitake mushrooms. We got sunburns and everything below the eyes. It's pretty bad out here. I'm feeling some pain. I decided, you know, I need some vitamin D today, right? I haven't been feeling good the last couple of days, and I was like, shit, let me go outside and get some vitamin D. So now we got a headache and a sunburn. So, didn't help too much. So we got a little bit of honey water here, because I'm told that drinking honey is good when you're sick. Apparently, I don't know. I haven't really seen the effects of it yet. But I'm told that honey is good when you're sick. I don't know. I don't know about that. What's going on? John M. He said, wait, John M have a new photo? What the heck is that, John M? Is that a bear trap? Shout out to John M. Gary Gordon, what's going on? The Disabled Machine. What's going on, man? Dude, it was 87 degrees in the beginning of April here. Oh, it was absolutely crazy today. And I wasn't used to it. It felt like 100 degrees to me, right? Holy shit. Eddie T said he got the D. All right. You're funny, bro. You're funny. You know what? You know what? You can't even, Eddie T, you can't get the V and you can't get the D if you want it, okay?
Rant alert.
All right? So you can't get either. So get out of here. All right? What's going on? Jack said Bud Light and cat piss. Bud Light? No, I'd say Coors Light. If any beer is cat piss, it's Coors Light. Anyways, best light beer is Miller Lite. I don't care what you say. And I see a lot of you guys talk about baseball. In my opinion, baseball kind of trash. Ever since Manny and Ortiz retired, it's just not fun. It's not fun. But it is what it is. Everyone has an opinion, and I will take my balls to another sport. All right. Anyways, Ethereum, guys, 2007.74. Man, we're getting awfully close to that 2031 level that we've been talking about for freaking months. It's ever so close. We are, we actually went up to 2023, and we missed it by about $8 today. Interesting spot for Ethereum, right? If I was to look at Ethereum and be like, okay, this spot right here at 2K reminds me a lot of when Bitcoin was at 25K, right? Where it was basically the high of the range, right? Everyone's getting super pumped as we come up and test the highs, right? Look at the poll right now. We got good afternoon, Vikings. What comes first for Bitcoin? 40K or 20K? We got 78% of peeps now say 40K. If I asked this question when we were at 20K, it probably would be the opposite, all right? But now we got 78% of peeps saying 40K, which is cool. I mean, I agree with that, right? And I also have to remind myself sometimes with these polls that YouTube is bullish, right? We're all moon boys. We're all in it. We're in it to win it. Okay. I mean, at this point, to me, if you're still watching Bitcoin and being a bear, I don't know what you're doing, man. I don't know what you're doing. Paul McAsser said cup and handle. Shout out to Paul, man. Shout out to Paul. Keith said the DXY is looking nasty. The DXY is looking nasty. We're going to look at all this shit today. We got a bunch of shit. We weren't live yesterday. We finally had some L2s, guys. It was the day of the L2s today. Arbitrum pumped like 14% today. Optimism pumped 7% today. It was a good day. It was a good day. It was definitely a good day today, guys. It was crazy. 40K is going to get hit quick and dump. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. That's still my target. Obviously, I'm taking it level by level, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone who's coming in here, guys. I am still feeling a little bit, kind of iffy, so I'm not, going to be screaming and shit today. So, I'm trying to get better here, I'm going to keep it a little bit easy, but we're live, right? We got a shitload of shit to talk about, man, guys. There's a lot of shit, okay? Gaming with Bat, what's going on, bro? We said Bitcoin to hit 1 million in 2 weeks. Wrap up. That's all we need for the stream. All right, guys, stream's over. Bitcoin 1 million in 2 weeks. See ya. We're just playing. Imagine that was the whole stream. All right, guys. Yeah, nothing strange. Bitcoin go to 2 weeks and 30 days. See ya. When is Bitcoin supposed to go to 2 weeks? I don't know. But anyways, guys, ETH back up to 2K. I see Al Duckworth saying, well, hello, Perma Bear Club. Or Perma Bull Club. I mean, it's been 4 months of pumpage, Al. I mean, if you've been a Perma Bull, you've kind of been right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. I can't. If I was a Perma Bear, I'd be having a bad year so far. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, Al. Al Duckworth over here going.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
I miss this guy, man. I miss the Bank of Canada guy. We haven't played him in a while because, quite frankly, Bitcoin hasn't been a scam in a while. It's been a nice pervading asset to all of us. But anyways, altcoins moved just on time. We've been talking about this for the last week or so, that a lot of altcoin charts look like they're ready to start making moves to the upside, and a lot of them started to make the moves up today. So we'll talk about that a little bit today. We'll talk a little bit about ETH. We'll talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's kind of just ranging out, guys. So it's kind of in the top of the range. It kind of looks a little dumpy here. I'm not going to lie, at the top of the range. It's kind of looking like a little M formation, back test, the M formation. This is all short-term shit, right? This is hourly chart. It's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things, right? My favorite saying, it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. I don't know where I got that from. I must have had some professor back in high school that used to say, in the grand scheme of things. I don't know. I think I sound kind of like a loser when I say that, to be honest. You know what I mean? But, you got a little bit of an M formation, a little bit of a dump, a little bit of a back test. So I'd say the hourly looks a little bit iffy. And if we're just playing the range, guys, it's lows, highs, right? Lows, highs, right? We're just playing the range back and forth. But the good thing about Bitcoin being in this range, okay, and if Bitcoin stays in this range, is you're already seeing some alts making some moves, right? And there's some interesting things on, say Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum dominance, and some cool shit. The grand scheme of things. Chewy said, bro, you got shadow banned? I probably did, man. I don't know why I get shadow banned. If we can hit up that like button, if you guys hit up the like button, that really, really helps with the stream to get more peeps in here. It is what it is. Maybe people are just mad at me because they were they're bears and they don't want to watch my channel. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm working on my grand scheme still. You are working on your grand scheme, huh, Anderson? But anyways, yeah, it's like I said, Bitcoin. If I had to guess, I would say this looks a little bit. I can see this coming back down, at least testing the range. Lows tomorrow. But man, I mean, what a crazy week. CPI was good. PPI was better than expected, right? And tomorrow we got the bank earnings. So be careful tomorrow, guys. Bank earnings are tomorrow. You know how people overreact to this shit. Wall Street likes to overreact to every little number they can find on a sheet. Just like yesterday, FOMC minutes mentioned a recession. And the Wall Street dumped the stocks a little bit, and today they pumped back up. They always overreact in the short term, man. It's funny. But yeah, so 30,318 on BTC, just ranging, but that's cool. We don't care about Bitcoin today, okay? Bitcoin's Bitcoin. It's at 30,318. To me, when I'm in doubt, I go back to the weekly, and the weekly looks phenomenal. You're back into this range, right? Between 30,000 and 69,000, and it was really the break of these lows, which we want to get a close above here. Our weekly close back above 28.8 going into this weekend, right? On Sunday would be bullish as hell. And I'm still looking at, Bitcoin coming up higher here in the higher term timeframes. We get up on the hourly. I don't give a shit about that. Okay, quite frankly.
Rant alert.
At this point in the cycle, I don't give a shit about that. So, I'm still looking for Bitcoin to come up into the 40K regions. It could be a bumpy ride, just like it's already been a bumpy ride up. We've had dumps. We've had boring sideways, right? It's going to be a bumpy ride up, but I still think we're coming back up to these regions, just like Bitcoin always does in every cycle after getting back above the 50 moving averages, right? So keep it haza, keep it until something really changes on the big time frames, right? And the monthly, just guys, if you're feeling bearish, just go to the monthly time frame. Like there is really no reason to be bearish on the monthly, to be quite honest. Mike said, Jordan is so confusing. Some days he won't look at alts. Today he's just going to look at alts. It's alts day today. Come on, Mike. We know it's alts day today. Who's pumped for alts? Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you're here in the chat, guys, and you guys are pumped for altcoins today. It's we've been patient on these altcoins, right? We've been very, very patient. I think that patience is going to play very, very good over these next couple weeks, if I had to guess. But no, the monthly time frame, guys. I mean, we got the monthly MACD, right? The monthly MAC Dizzle that is about to cross to the upside next month, right? Just like we did in June of 2020, right? Which obviously we knew that led to an upside move, just like we did back here in May of 2019, right? Giant move to the upside, and just like we did back here in November of 2015, giant move to the upside, right? Obviously, there's going to be disbelief. Oh my God, you see the economy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, if you would have said back in March of 2020, if you went back to March of 2020 during the pandemic, right? And people would have been like, there's no way Bitcoin's going to 69K. There's a pandemic. People are dying right now, okay? Then people would have called you crazy, bro. And yeah, Bitcoin going up into the 20x right after the pandemic. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up. So to me, if you think any move higher is impossible for Bitcoin, I mean, I think you're just, that's what you want. Necessarily, not necessarily like what you think is going to happen. You just want it to go lower. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bailout. Bailout become a Jordan Knight member. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Everyone else see all those emojis on the screen I hit. What are you talking about, Chewy? Chewy, are you chewing on some edibles or something over there? What are you talking about, Chewy, in the chat? He's saying he sees some emojis on the screen. He's chewing some edibles over there. I know he is. Lazarus, what's going on, man? I've been a member for 9 months. For real, thanks for keeping us calm and entertained throughout the bear market. Shout out to Lazarus, man. No problem, man. Listen, it keeps me calm, right? It keeps me calm, and it allows me to talk about something that I enjoy talking about, right? So appreciate you guys for being here, really. I mean, I don't even know what we talked about during this time period down here, but we somehow made it through. And to me, now we got the fun times ahead over these next 2 years, in my opinion. They're going to be the fun times. So I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are all excited for it, man. Just know it's not going to be an easy ride. It's going to be times where like everything looks like the sky is falling and shit like that. It's not just going to be this, okay? Right? So just know that. It's not going to be that. Maybe it's this, right? Up to here. But you know, it's not going to be all-time highs just in a straight line. So just know that. Just know that. Man, I'm sweating balls. It's probably because I'm drinking tea. I'm not hot tea. I'm drinking hot water with honey in it when it's 87 degrees. That's probably why I'm sweating balls. Jordan, that makes you
stupid.
I'm bearish on the hot water right now.
Bitcoin is bearish.
Chewy smokes FTM. I guess he does. But yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say with Bitcoin. Just a lot of the same stuff for all the new peeps that are coming in right here. I still don't think there's a lot of new peeps coming in based off analytics on my channel, which is bullish. As soon as I start seeing a lot of new viewers coming in, right, just clicking on the video, because I can see, like, basically subscribe versus not subscribe viewers that are coming into the videos. There's no new peeps coming in, right? But that's exactly what you want, is Bitcoin is already halfway back to its all-time highs. That's exactly what you want. And something tells me, just like it's like a psychological thing, as soon as Bitcoin gets back up here, all the new peeps are going to be flooded in, right? They're all going to be going, Jordan, should I buy now? Is now a good time to buy? I miss those days. Jordan, is now a good time to buy? This coin is pumped up 50x from the lows. I think I should buy now. Those are the days. Those are the days. I have to be like, bro, if you want me to be completely honest, people are going to hate me. I'm going to say, bro, if you want me to be completely honest with you, the time to buy was 2 years ago. Don't be buying Cardano at $5, okay? Don't be doing that. They're going to be so mad at me. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's how I do it. Shout out to Top G. Good to see you, man. He's the top G in the chat. Is this a good level to take profits on BTC? Of course. Any move to the upside from here is a good level to take profits. Okay. Now it depends on your time scale. If you're holding for the halving, I mean, I don't think you really care about taking profits right now. If you're holding for, if you want to do some type of trade where you want to catch Bitcoin the upside and you're hoping for a pullback to buy lower, certainly this is a great time to be taking profits on the way up. It all depends on your strategy, right? To me, I'm going to be taking profits on the way up, but I'm definitely holding most of my crypto because I got this weird feeling. I don't know. I have this weird feeling that we got the halving coming up in a year. I just have this feeling that it's going to be front run this time. Because everyone's expecting it to come at a certain time. And I don't know. We'll get into this down the road. Let's focus on getting through 30K first. All right. But shit. All right. Let's get off Bitcoin. Bitcoin's Bitcoin. I think at this point for me, all right, we're just going to keep chopping in here. Market's going to be worried about tomorrow because we have the banking earnings tomorrow. Banking earnings, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Wall Street's going to be going.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
And then next week we'll go back up. But like, to me still, it's this $31,400 level. Still that I'm waiting for patiently, right? I still think Bitcoin's going to make it up to 31,400. Doesn't mean it's not a good time to take profits though if you are looking to take some profits, right? Scared money don't make no money. Facts. I definitely agree with that, man. Scared money don't make no money. But also diamond hands don't make no money. You got to kind of have a good balance in there, right? You got to have a good balance, bro. You got to have a good balance between diamond hands and scared money don't make no money. Because you can have the best diamond hands in the world. You can be stacking during the bear market. Bear market goes on. If you diamond hand it and it comes right back down, did that really mean anything? Are you not really, right? You got to kind of mix it up. You got to mix it up, bro. Anyways, diamond hands make money and then watch it all melt away. True. Exactly. You get euphoric and then it comes back down. All right, let's get off Bitcoin. You guys know my take on Bitcoin. Nothing's really changed on Bitcoin. It's a lot of the same stuff for all the new viewers. Just basically looking for Bitcoin to come up to the 0.5 and the 0.6 minute 8 retracement to the 40Ks, then get a pull back to the 50 moving averages, which Bitcoin does every single cycle. Okay, so that's all we're doing. We're farming the 4-year cycle until it doesn't work. There's no reason to believe it's not going to work at this point, right? If we just take, just to show you what I'm talking about here. If we just take a quick little fractal. Okay, this is the 2019 cycle, and we just take a quick little fractal up. So let's just do up to here, just to show my points, because we're not gonna include the COVID data there. Let's just do this. Okay, we haven't looked at this in a while. What the hell is going on with trading? You guys have. Why when I do a fractal, it does not stay on the freaking thing. It just wants to do a different thing. What the hell is going on here? But if we go up here, right, and we come up here, right, I mean, you can see how, I mean, it's just, you can see how, like, to the days, to the weeks, whatever you want to say, that Bitcoin has peaks and troughs, right? And it's doing pretty much the same thing as 2019 up to a certain point. You can see that if this does play out like this, we're still going to come up a little bit higher, but it's still a good time to be scaling out if you want to catch this pullback. Some of you guys don't want to catch this pullback, right? Some of you guys are just going to want to hold throughout this pullback, and that's fine, right? But just be wary that this would be a 36% pullback on Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin pulled back 36%, you would know how much altcoins would pull back. So just be prepared for that if you are like the ultimate holder, right? Just be prepared for that. But I still think we're coming up a little bit higher for Bitcoin here before that ever happened. But we might not play out like this. Maybe Bitcoin doesn't do this, right? Maybe this time's different, and it's always dangerous to say this time's different, but maybe we don't do that. But we'll talk about that down the line, right? Let's focus on these first, and then we'll say, okay, are we gonna break these, or are we gonna dump? You know, I still see emojis flying across the screen. Psycho Pearl says that every night. Does he? Matthew Rowe, what's going on, man? He said ETC is going to the moon. Thank me later. That's funny. Actually, Maj over here had a dream about ETC, and she said that she had a dream about ETC going to the moon. But I'll say, when ETC pumps. It goes to the moon. It goes to the absolute moon. She had a dream about ETC pumping. That's funny. Someone said that in the chat. That's funny. Out of all the coins you could have said, man. Yeah, I'm short in Cadena right now. Frank Fractal, I'm sorry, bro. I'm short in Cadena. Sorry, man. I have to do it to you, bro. Cadena is just a shit coin, and I want nothing to do with Cadena, okay?
Rant alert.
So I'm short in Cadena, Frank Fractal. You know, send that shit to zero. To zero. I will not stop shorting Cadena until I see zero. All right. So Ethereum, what do we got on ETH? What do we got on ETH? We talked about Ethereum a little bit. I'm still looking for 2031. Let's freaking go. Let's get a pump song for ETH, man. Let's get a pump song going for ETH in the chat. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Come on. Taking care of business. How often does she dream of me? Oh, she never dreams of me. Why would she dream of me? I look like a lobster, right? I'm annoying. I talk way too much. I sing way too much. How would you dream about me? She probably has nightmares of me, right? She probably has nightmares of me. She's probably just like laying in the bed having nightmares of me, like banging some drums and singing really, really loud, right? And she's like, George, shut the hell up. You're annoying. And I just keep doing it. She probably has nightmares of me, man, but it's okay, you know, because I think, you know, my take is negative publicity is good publicity, right? So if she has nightmares of me, it is what it is. ETH is unlikable. Repent. ETH is unlikable. Repent. ETH is number 2. ETH is queen. At this point, ETH is not an altcoin. I don't care what anyone says. What happened to the ETH dump? We were supposed to get an ETH dump today. I didn't want to troll, but you know I have to because everyone and their mother, ETH is going to dump today because unlocks are happening. Where's my ETH dump? Maybe it comes tomorrow because you know Bitcoin goes down, but I don't see it right now. Where's my ETH dump, my friends?
Rant alert.
This could be my famous last words as ETH is at resistance. Those could be my famous last words. But, you know, like I said, we got ETH here at 2031. I would say just be careful here. This level kind of reminds me of Bitcoin at 25K, right? And obviously, you gotta be a little bit, you know, cautious when you get up to these levels. I will say, though, if ETH closes here today, we're going to get a close above this freaking stupid trend line we've been on since January. We're hitting our head against this. We're actually going to break this out to the upside for the first daily candle close, right? So that's a pretty big deal, I would say. And, you know, obviously we got to kind of fight through this previous high up here in August. If we can, I'd see 2161. To be fair, though, the daily still has a little bit more room to run up, right? Daily stocks has more room to run up here and is not topped out just yet, which is surprising because it seems like ETH has just been up only here. But you've had this little sideways period where that kind of dropped the stocks, which allowed ETH to get some more momentum without having a pullback, right? That's why sometimes the boring sideways action is actually good because it allows you not to have that big long pullback and instead just go sideways without having to pull back, right? So you kind of saw that for ETH. ETH chopped here for like a month, right? And obviously that led to a higher price here, which is pretty nice. What's going on, John? Good to see you, bro. ETH showing some moonage pattern. ETH is showing some moonage pattern, bro. You know, it really is showing some moonage pattern. It's showing some absolute sexy things on the charts. But we got to remember, guys, ETH is number 2. Okay, there's always going to be a number 1 besides ETH, and that's BTC. I take back my old comments and saying BTC is going to overtake ETH's going to overtake BTC. I completely disagree with that now. I think Bitcoin will always be number 1. ETH will always be number 2. All right, I take back my statement on the flipping, but I'm still I still love ETH. Okay, I still love ETH. Don't worry, guys. I'm not, my ETH fanboy is not going anywhere. I own like the same amount as much as Bitcoin as I do Ethereum. Like the same. Like I try to keep it pretty close. So I try not to be biased there. All right, so 2007 on Ethereum. Let's zoom in a little bit. I think the short-term time frames are kind of speaking what we're talking about, right? Big resistance on Ethereum. Big resistance on Ethereum. We actually haven't like touched the resistance yet, so I can see one more spike up. I'm still seeing all the big traders on Twitter all trying to short, man. They keep getting wrecked every time. I don't get it. I don't get it. The easiest thing to do lately has just been buying support or long in support and riding it up. Yet every time they just keep trying to short it, man. They're stuck in the 2022 mindset. They can't get out of the 2022 mindset, right? To me, I mean, I think this comes and taps this level or overshoots it and dumps, right? One of the two. But I do think you're going to get some resistance here. It just makes sense. It just makes sense, right? And I hope it blows through, and I hope it says, you know what? I'm Ethereum. I'm going to go on my own little super cycle without Bitcoin and just freaking chops through 2K and goes up to 2,500, and we're all friends, and we're out here partying like the
Strap
USA.
up.
Okay?
We're going to the moon.
We get Miley Cyrus to come on the stream because we're partying like the USA. Holy shit. Got a nice little red sun over there today. Nice little red sun out there over the city over there. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I think ETH's got one more little move up in here, right? To at least tap this level or kind of overshoot it and come back down. You got the hourly stocks kind of bottoming out here. So I do think you're going to see one more spike up for little old Ethereum. Okay, little old Ethereum. Mike said, I long support EMA's been working. Nice, bro. Nice, dude. Mohammed said, what are your expectations for... I don't know, man. I read booger and I got distracted. I read easy said meth booger. I got a little distracted by it. Oh, Lord. Andrew Cameron said, too many people talking about crypto. Time to sell. Really? I don't think there's too many people talking about crypto, right? I don't think there's too many people talking about crypto at all, my friends. How many likes we got, guys? Let's try to get to at least 500 likes today. We got ETH at highs, guys. What the hell is going on? So here's the ticket everyone wants to know about. Total 3. Total 3. We've been talking about this chart. We need this one to break to the upside, my friends. Okay, if we get this one to break to the upside, we should see altcoins start to move. And this is one of my signs that I'm like, this is when I think that alts are going to break out within the next couple of days. We already saw it today. Now, you still got total 3 below this, right? So you kind of got a little, you need to get a little bit more juice here for everything other than Bitcoin and ETH. But you're sitting right there after a long consolidation, right? Up, sideways, right? And I'm looking at this to break out, right? To be honest, I am. I don't see the bearish. I always say this. I just don't see where the bearish narratives come from right now. PPI was better than expected this week. CPI was better than expected this week. We got through FOMC minutes. There was a little bit of selling because of that, but that kind of dissipated pretty quickly. Maybe banking tomorrow. Other than that, I mean, what do we got? The next FOMC meeting is not till the beginning of May, right? So in the next 3 weeks, where to me it's like, where does the bearish sentiment come from? There's always something that happens. I get that, but we'll see. We'll see. If we're just gonna do like a little equal move here, right? That would put total 3 back up at like 456 billion. Obviously, we got to break through this bad boy if we want to see altcoins break out, but we are sitting right there on the door of glory. I do think when this breaks out, there's going to be a few days, I think, of alts really moving at the very, very least. Let's see. Jordan, find some more peeps to add in here. I need my bags to pump a little bit more. There's still not that interest, man. You got the thing about the cycles, guys. yeah, I know this from last cycle, is you don't really get the excitement in crypto until Bitcoin's at all-time highs. You really don't see it, man. Because I was in the space, you know, from 3K to 20K last cycle. It was still a ghost town up until Bitcoin got above 20K. As soon as Bitcoin got above 20K, that's when the mania phase really started. And that's when Elon FOMO'd in. That's when, you know, Dogecoin, that's when you really got, you know, retail to come in. That's when you got horse guys to come into the market, is when Bitcoin broke all-time highs. And I don't think, it could be different this time because alts, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to buy an ETH right now. Y'all should front run me. You're going to buy right now, Chewy? Chewy, man. That's funny. Jake Max said wrecked here soon. Jake said wrecked here soon. I hope so, man. I hope so. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, guys. How many times will people get burnt on alts and keep coming back? You need new meat. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, most of my portfolio is in Bitcoin and ETH for that reason. You know, I like to hold Bitcoin and ETH in the beginning of the cycle. I do hold altcoins too, but I like to hold Bitcoin and ETH in the beginning of the cycles and then transfer into alts later on. Or at least that's my plan, because that's how it's been. That's how it's been in 2017 and 2020. That was the move, right? Being in Bitcoin, ETH in the beginning, then transferring to altcoins later on. You know, we'll see if it plays out again, but that's at least most of my game plan, right? At the moment. All right, so what do we got? What's going on? Let's talk about some altcoins. Let me know some altcoins in the chat. We'll bust through some altcoins here, but I think, you know, they're all starting to look pretty good. ARB, all right, all the layer 2s on all the Ethereum tokens did very, very well today. Right, because ETH had a very good day today. So ARB up about 15%. Shout out to everyone who accumulated ARB
We're
at the
going
lows.
to the moon.
Let's freaking go. We were talking about ARB so many times, right? ARB, if you go to the 4-hour time frame, nice little breakout. We were talking about these 3 higher lows. The back test, if you got in right there, we were talking about a couple times. ARB with a nice 15% move off support. You literally back tested support. You back tested the trend line. And you got a nice little move, about 15% to the upside. Shout out to all my peeps in the chat who got in on the ARB. So now, I mean, as long as Bitcoin doesn't take a major dump, now we got a nice little coin to hold here. You know, and we don't really have to sweat it too much because now we're pretty good off the lows there. Don't tell us the secret to ADA natives. The secret to ADA? Can't wait for Gala to pump like crazy. Gala to pump like crazy. I'm hoping it does at some point. 420 Doge pump. Shout out to Andrew Camirand. Hassan said AI coins dominance is coming, guys. Go check out OB token. AI, I think, had its day in January. We'll see if it has another run. I bet it does at some point. The narratives change like the wind in crypto. You know what I mean? Chris Kodiak said, dropping the fattest dump while Bitcoin does a fat pump. Let's go. He's dropping a fat ass dump. You got some. Yeah, I bet you got some carrots in that poop, man. This morning. Oh, no. This morning. I gotta do it.
No. I have a story too with cheese.
Oh no. All right. She's gonna stir with cheese. No. All right. No poop stories. We'll call it a truce. We'll call it a truce. Oh Lord. We don't want the cheese story, guys. The cheese story is not very good. All right. Anyways, ARB. What do we got on ARB? So ARB obviously got to move to the upside. I'm looking for ARB to come up to this at least 144, 14444. At the very, very least. I didn't eat corn. The fat bastard. I love that movie. I didn't eat corn. Apparently one time I ate cheese.
Rant alert.
Oh, Lord. Wayne's like, no, I'll tell him about the cheese story. Oh, my God. What kind of cheese, though? You guys would like to know. Get liquidated in 3 seconds. Yeah, but 144 on ARB. I think we get a little bit more moved up on our Bass with the popcorn. No cheese story today, guys. No cheese. We'll bust through a few of these. Like I said, if you want some, just put them in the chat. And we'll kind of bust through some alts today. We got, did I smell something? No, I think it's just me. I think I'm thinking of cheese now. OP with a nice move up, right? OP with a little nice move up. Nothing crazy. But it's more the bigger time frames with a lot of these altcoins. I do think they're setting up for something, right? Cardano, I think, had a big. If Cardano, we talk about this close for Cardano. If Cardano can get a close back above, right, these previous range lows over here from June, we're looking for Cardano to come up to 58 cents. It looks like we're gonna do it today. So, shout out to the Cardano.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
It looks like we're gonna do it after a perfect back test right here of the previous, the all-time high downtrend after breaking out and back testing it with a back test of this previous low too, just perfect, and a nice little move up. So, I mean, I'm looking at Cardano and, not gonna happen right away. Give it some patience, but 58 cents on Cardano is as long as we can kind of continue and or Bitcoin kind of just holds, I think looks pretty good for Cardano, man. And the Cardano haters, Becker and everyone in between, we'll get back to that stuff tomorrow, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it relatively easy today, so I'm trying to get rid of this damn headache, to be honest. But 58 cents on Cardano, man. As long as Bitcoin just kind of holds it, right? Tomorrow is obviously an interesting day with the bank earnings, so keep that in mind. But Cardano looks pretty good. It's more about the weekly for these alts, though. The weekly is just like fully reset, and the weekly just looks phenomenal on this bad boy. I mean, look at the all-time high trend line back test and just the continuation here, right? It's beautiful. It is absolutely just a beauty of sight on Cardano here. Not to hype up Cardano, it's just a great example of why Cardano just looks fucking good, But, enough jerking off Cardano. Enough jerking about Cardano. I'm just going to bust through some of the top ones. A lot of the top gainers, and ones we've been talking about are Blur, OP, DYDX. Let's see. Doge was up a good amount today. Usually when Doge pumps, I'm like, is something going on behind the scenes? Like, is Elon planning something? I don't know if he is. What's the fear and greed looking like, guys? I haven't looked at this in a few days. I put ad blocker on the fear and greed, guys, because, sometimes there's some weird shit that pops up on this. So we got 61 on the greed. 61 on the greed, right? Which is interesting. We'll see what this comes in today. Something tells me this is going to be higher today. But no, this is the Bitcoin fear and greed index, so it actually shouldn't be, because Bitcoin actually didn't move up today. So it actually shouldn't be higher. Because I don't know if this includes the sentiment with altcoins. If it was altcoins, you probably see some extreme greed today. But you're at 61. It's going to update in 25 minutes. We'll see where it comes into. But the market is feeling kind of greedy, which is I guess fine in the grand scheme of things, because you can stay in the greed for quite a while. It's when you get into these like high 80s into the 90s. On the fear and greed, where you're like, shit, man, this is probably getting way too overheated. But right now we're down here. Whoops. Right now we're down here. Right, we're not too worried about the horse guys coming in and ruin our party just yet. At least in my opinion. Let's see. Hoskinson drinks Bud Light. I think Hoskinson drinks Coors Light. Right. Only me and Clint drink Miller Lite, because me and Clint, you know what it is. Aptos. Is Al Capo still alive? I don't know. He keeps doubling down on his bearish take, right? Because here's the thing, man. It's hard to if you're a perma bear like forever, it's hard to kind of backtrack that, because here's the thing. As a perma bear, guys, all the perma bears, Savvy, Savvy, Capo, Tino. I don't know if Tino's actually a perma bear. Maybe he's bullish now. I haven't watched him in a few weeks, but Aptos, not Aptos. The thing with the perma bears, guys, is they can't backtrack, because imagine if they said they were bullish and then the high was in. Imagine the shit show they would do it. So not only were they bearish the whole way up, but then they flipped bullish and that was the local high. Oh my god. So they can't flip, because they're just going to keep saying it's bearish the whole way up, and then when it dumps, they're going to say, I told you so. Right? It is what it is, right? So you can't flip bullish as a perma bear, because you lose all credibility if that's the local top. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He put ad blocker on. Nice save, Chief. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. All right, now Aptos, weekly time frame. Aptos is forming a nice weekly bullish engulfing here, and you actually break in you're breaking the this weekly trend. I mean, it's not really the weekly trend. It's more the daily trend. Let's bring the daily up. But you're also breaking the daily trend here, right? So we look at Aptos breaking that daily trend. Stocks point to the upside. Market Cypher's still looking pretty good there. So you're breaking the daily. And then you also got the weekly, which is forming a bullish engulfing candle after kind of forming a nice W formation on the weekly right on top of the previous October high. Aptos looks pretty freaking juicy, right? And to be honest, like I'm looking at this, right? And if we wanted to do something crazy, we stay this like a bull flag here. If we wanted to do something crazy, like I said, this could take months. This could even take into next year to play out, right? But if we did something crazy like this, right? This is kind of crazy actually. $65 for Aptos, but this is like I said, this is not going to happen overnight. But if you look at this as like a big weekly bull flag breakout, like this, right? And you wanted to do a little bit of dubious speculation, as we call it, that would get Aptos up to like $60. You know, like you said, not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be like, but like bigger time frames could be interesting, man. What did Frank Fractal say? Your Aptos CEO, Frank Fractal. Don't be mad at me because I'm shorting Cadena. Cadena is going to zero, guys. Make sure you're getting in on a Cadena short with me. Cadena is going to zero. Okay, they're not going to call it Cadena anymore. They're going to call it Can't-ana because it can't do shit. It can't do shit. It's centralized. Frank Fractal likes it. So we're shorting it to zero. That's what we're doing. Aptos looks good, as I say. Like, and you also came down to the golden pocket from the lows to the highs. Just a beautiful weekly chart, man. And I could go on and on and on about these weekly charts. Psycho Pearl with the super chat. Shout out to Psycho Pearl. He came in with the super chat. He said HNT. Let's check out HNT for my guy Psycho Pearl because he's psycho and he's got a few pearls, man. You know. Let's see. All right, HNT. What's going on with this one, man? Why does this one look like shit? What's going on with HNT? Did I miss something on this? Something must be going. Oh my god, here we go. My nose is getting watery, guys. Hold up. Holy shit, my nose is getting watery. My eyes look like I'm crying. I love you guys. I love you. I love it. I'm crying right now. Holy shit. All right, HNT. What do we got? So, this thing looks like shit, man. What happened to this thing? Holy shit. FTT. I would say the only thing you got on this one, you know, if I don't know if there's news on this one or something, but I'm just going to go with that there's no news, right? I'm going to go with the assumption that there's no news on this one. You're right back at this December 2020 low. So you're at like this low from over here, right? You also are forming a little bit of weekly bullish divergence, which we know was a key driver in many things getting moves to the upside, right? So you got lower lows on the weekly, right? And you got higher lows on your, on your momentum here, right? So higher lows on the momentum, lower lows on the weekly closes. Is bullish divergence on the weekly at support? You know, so if you're a fan of this, and assuming there's nothing shady going on with this coin, I don't know if there is, right? Obviously, do your research if you're looking at this, all right? Would technically be, an interesting place to add, right? If you were interested in this one, right? But obviously, do your research. I don't know if there's something shady going on with this thing, as always. But would look for a bounce here. Right? I would look for a bounce in this zone, right? Could come a little bit lower, right, into this white box. But in this white box, not too shabby, I would say. Not too shabby. Classic pump and dump pattern. It is the pump and dump, man. But like I said, every chart starts out like this. And then when it gets up here, this is when everyone's like, oh my God, it's bullish. Every chart always starts out like this, right? Look at Bitcoin, look at Ethereum. They all started out looking super bad, okay? And it's when everyone's like, oh, it's a pump and dump. It looks horrible. That's exactly when it bounces, right? So if I'm looking at this one with weekly bullish divergence, I would say this one probably gets a bounce, right? At some point soon, especially if crypto goes up, especially if it does. Amber Heard holds KDA. What does that make? Does Johnny Depp hold ETH then? I think so. Fatty Mateo, what's going on? Sue would say, wait for the next pump and dump. How's everyone doing in the chat today, guys? How's everyone doing in the chat? Who we got in here, bro? Who we got in here? Let's go. What we got on Bitcoin? Actually, Bitcoin's starting to make its way back up here. We got a 30,365 BT sizzle. Let's freaking go. I like it. I like it a lot. And we got ETH at a 2008. Shout out to everyone who was born in 2008. Probably no one in here. But we're going based off basically every birthday that Ethereum gets through. Someone said that yesterday. It was pretty funny. ETH is just going through everyone's birthday over the last couple days. Which is true. It's totally true, man. But yeah, Bitcoin's making its way back up. We got ETH making its way slowly back up. I think ETH is going to tag this 2031 high, or kind of get back above and deviate it at the very least. Where is it, man? It's so far back. That was so long ago. That was a year ago. That's crazy. Trent Fucknut. What a name. His name's Trent F Nut. Said Spyro. We can check out Spyro. David McBreary, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. Verizon said Reap 1 hour Golden Cross. Let's look at Reap from my guy Verizon. I like that name, man. Verizon. We got Reap. Let's see this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that wick on the weekly, bro. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rip. Oh my. What the heck is this, bro? Tell me you didn't buy the wick. Tell me you didn't buy. Oh my lord. Bro, this thing pumped. In one day. 420%. Bro, tell me you didn't buy it on this channel. Please. And then it pulled back. Oh my god. 83% in one day. Lord, bro. That I would stay far away from this one, bro. And you're about to do a bearish engulfing on the daily too. That looks horrible. Why would you buy this when you can just buy something that's way safer? I never get these things where you're buying like these freaking illiquid ass shits that do this, when you can just buy like freaking Solana and you'll probably get a 10x. You know, it's like, it doesn't even make sense to me. But you know, here we go. You got Reap, you know, with the bearish engulfing, looks like absolute trash. It's not even an animal. This thing is just the Grim Reaper death. Holy shit. Yes, buy the dip. Buy the damn dip. And then Spyro, what's going on with Spyro? Is that a coin or are you trolling me? You call me Spyro. That was a good name. Remember Spyro? Okay, it's not a coin. Remember Spyro, the game back in the day? Anyone play Spyro back in the day? Spyro was a dope-ass game. That was a dope-ass game, man. Holy shit. I haven't played that game in so long. You guys remember, like, you beat the dragon, you can fly across the little lands, and you kind of battle the other bigger dragons. Oh my god, man. I want to play that. I saw there was a remake of Spyro, too. I would totally play the Spyro game. I would totally play it. If ETH pops up, that thing will take the wick to the upside. Probably. Probably, Beth. At some point, probably, yeah. You just got to be in and out of that shit. You know? Yeah, he was in Canada Colors. Buy the dip of the dip. All right, come on, BTC. BTC's kind of got like... If it can get, I know we said it was looking a little bearish earlier. If you can get a hourly close back above this M formation low here, you're looking at a deviation, right? So if you do this, right, we're looking at, obviously we're playing this as a range, but if you look at, get out of this here, magnet, this being broken here, and we got 13 minutes into this close, if you can get an hourly close back above the M formation, now this is short-term time frame stuff, but you're looking at an M formation that's deviating back in, right? So this one you would target the range high if it can close here. So let's see, man. I mean, you got an initial wick, could just be taking the wick. So wait these 13 minutes. I would be very careful until these 13 minutes are over. But Bitcoin kind of deviating back in after getting a first rejection, just coming right back up. What's Ethereum doing? Let's check out ETH. ETH at 2,000. Ethereum Classic. Ethereum, not Ethereum Classic. The normal Ethereum is at 2010. For Ethereum, it's looking very, very toothy. ETH also, let me zoom in a little bit on ETH. 15-minute actually. Not looking too shabby. The fact that ETH was able to get back above this key level here, you can see how key that level has been here, right here. If you can close above that, that's actually not looking too shabby either. But you got to get it closed. You got, like I said, 11 minutes until this damn close, man. If this wicks back down, looking shady, bro. Looking very shady. Paper Mario was the shit. What was Paper Mario? You guys ever played Twisted Metal as a kid? I know you guys played Twisted Metal. That game where you're the cars and like you have there's like a clown car and you're shooting guns and shit out the car, and you're trying to kill different cars and you're like, oh man, right? And there's this badass like Twisted Metal songs in the background and you're literally like cars shooting each other. That I love Twisted Metal too. All these OG games back in the day. Twisted Metal, man. That game was the shit. John M said, bro, I'm playing Twisted Metal 2 right now. No way! John M's playing Twisted Metal 2! Oh my god. John M.
Everybody panic. We're going to 0.
Is there 2-player? I gotta get on there and play with you, man. I honestly haven't played a video game in forever. Have you been... Let's see. Twisted Metal rules? Yeah. I guess so. I guess so. Hell yeah, Crash Derby. Twisted Metal was the shit. Dude, that was so fun. It was so simple, but it was so fun. It was like Mario Kart, but like free, like you could just go wherever you want and just mess up other cars with random ass weapons. It was great. It was great. It was fantastic. Was better than Spyro, that's for damn sure. Spyro was good. I gotta say, I was a big fan of Spyro. All right, anyways. Let's get off this Reap chart. This thing's kind of creeping me out. It's called Reap Chain, for example, because it's a freaking Reaper. It's the Grim Reaper over here. Let's see. Blur had a 10% day. Shout out to the Blur accumulators. Just another one, man. Just another one. You got to break through this, but you got, right, the first higher low, second higher low, third higher low. Blur looks pretty primed here. Obviously, the time to get in is at support, right? So now you've already pumped 10%. You're kind of FOMO in here at resistance, but you know, if you got in down here, when we were talking about this third higher low starting to form, right? And then a lot of these alts starting to look kind of juicy. Then shout out to you. I think this is a break to the upside after, you know, the trend shift, right? Down, trend is starting to come back up. I do think this comes up into probably this region here, right there. So we'll keep that up there. See if that plays out. Top spot. So can you look at Pendle? Yeah, man. Can definitely look at Pendle for you. Man, come on, headache. Guys, I need to get rid of this headache. Any of you guys got some tips? I mean, I've been eating oranges. I've been drinking honey. I've got a shitload of vitamin D today. I've done everything. You know, I've been drinking a shitload of water. Man, I guess it's just time at this point. It's like having a bad hangover that just never goes away. You know, but you know, Blur I think comes up into this little order block here at like 86 cents, right? Just kind of up in this range. Then we'll see. It could just deviate the highs and come back down. Really depends on, like I said, a lot of these alts depend on what Bitcoin's going to do. But a lot of them look good. Atom's another one, right? You got a nice move up off support today. I do think this is a nice looking chart for the simple reason of just making higher lows. And the last 2 times you got to bounce off this support line, man. All right? 1, 2. I'm thinking Atom's going to make that same nice little move up back to 15,868. It's patience with these. It's just like putting it away and just having patience and letting the charts play out, right? And just kind of letting it do its thing. Atom, I think, is coming up to 1568. Just a beautiful bear market formation here, right? I think this is setting up for a bigger move to the upside, over the course of time. But let's focus on getting to 1568 first. Uniswap, just look at Uniswap, man. Uniswap tells the whole story that something's about to freaking explode in the market. You can see Uniswap, 1, 2, 3 higher lows, same thing. After a year-long bear market, we know what typically happens, after that. So Uniswap, nice, beautiful weekly chart. But you can see the all-time high trend line and this upward sloping trend line are getting squeezed. something's gonna give here for the market, and Uniswap kind of shows it. So, you know, pick your poison. I'm pretty confident this one will break to the upside based off what I see on multiple different things. We haven't even talked about what I want to talk about today. But we'll talk about why I'm so, pretty optimistic. Pretty optimistic here. Even for altcoins, I'm pretty optimistic. I'll show you guys why. So Uniswap 1, 2, 3. I think Uniswap will break to the upside here. Looks beautiful. You about think the weekly stock crossed to the upside too? Caffeine cures headaches. Ask advice, Norse chat. Oh, sorry. I was looking at Uniswap here. It moved out of polka dots. Let's see. Honey and crystals. Good luck, bud. Oh, Lord. Quit wearing a hat. Helps mine sometimes. Well, I got to hide my baldness. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. Fentanyl. Oh, my God. You get shots of whiskey. A guy will do it with his girl even if he's on his deathbed. That's very true sometimes. Let's see. BTC's on the move. Let's see. Yeah, 30,396. Like I said, we're just looking for an hourly close back above this M formation low. And then Bitcoin could definitely come and try to hit these highs again. It's trying to do it like a million freaking times here. But it definitely could do it. All right, why am I so optimistic? All right, let's get down to it. We obviously know my Bitcoin rants. I could just show you that, and that's why I'm optimistic. But why else besides that? Okay, a couple different things. Let's go to. I mean, obviously, first the DXY looks like absolute shit. I think that's pretty self-explanatory here. It's holding on to its last little support from February, right? On the daily, on the weekly charts, like. It's holding on to that last little support. If this goes, I think this thing is going to absolutely get cratered down. I think the only thing that could save it tomorrow is maybe the market overreacts to the bank earnings tomorrow, and the DXY gets a little pump. We'll see. All right, we'll obviously see with that. You don't really know that right now, but the DXY kind of holding on to that last little support. It's. I mean, ever since we talked about since it was up here and you get rejected off the 618. Right, it was probably going to come back down to the lows, right? So DXY looking like absolute shiza, looking like a shit coin, honestly. Like the government wants to protect us from crypto, they're going to protect us from our own damn fiat. Shit in the bed. God damn. All right, so the Dixie, and but that's not even it. Let's look at this chart right here. All right, so we looked at total 3. Look at USDT dominance, guys. Right, and this is one we looked at a little while ago. Right, and I look at this chart a lot, right, to kind of see where we're at. And let me just, I guess we can keep this here. All right, so this is USDT dominance. Every time Bitcoin, right, is at a local low, or a major low, right, a macro low, right, USDT dominance is at the top of this parallel channel. Okay, this was March of 2020. This was September 2020 before we went on the parabolic run. This was this was June of 2022 before we went on, like, Bitcoin went to 25K. And this was the previous low FTX dump, right? So you can see it kind of doubles, and comes back down. Where you get the big move though, right? Where that big move for crypto happens is when you break this heart line, right? So this middle level on the parallel channel. Right here was about December of 2020. And we know that's when crypto really started to go off. Right? When you broke that heart line and you came back to the bottom. Every time we hit the bottom, that's actually when Bitcoin gets a macro top, is every time that USDT dominance hits the bottom of this parallel channel. It's crazy how, like, everything's just so correlated like that. So you can see right now, if you go take a peek over here, let's go take a little peek and see what this is doing on the weekly. You could see it's flirting with breaking that heart line there on the weekly time frame, right? And you could see it was basically a dump, a retrace to test the 50-week moving average, continuation down, right? So it's kind of like a big head and shoulders here too. So this thing is looking pretty bad. And if Tether dominance goes down, that means crypto go up, right? So this is one that gets me super optimistic too. If we get it closed below this level this week, right? And at that point, you got to kind of be looking for a move to the bottom eventually, you know? So could get kind of interesting here. We'll keep watching this. I know this sounds crazy and like, Jordan, what the hell are you talking about, bro? If you go look at this on your own charts. Bring up USDT.D, okay? .D. Every bottom here on this is Bitcoin's local high, major highs. I'm sorry, I keep saying local. Major highs, okay? October 2020, March of 2021, right? February 2020, July 2019, December 2018, right? It's every single local high. So this breaks down. We could be underselling what could happen here over the next few months. I will say, like, I'm being cautiously optimistic, right? We could be underselling some stuff. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. Let's let this play out. Let's let this play out here. I need a Bitcoin decal. Bring up the D on the charts. You know what it is, John. Bring up the D on the charts. Gotta make sure you add the D. Make sure you add the D. You know, don't add the V. You're right, especially for all you bears out there. Make sure you add in the D because, you know, I guess I can't be making those jokes, man. I'm gonna get canceled nowadays. You know, I can't be making the, you know, make sure you add the D jokes for the bears because, you know, some bear might get offended. It's okay though. We don't care over here. We've said many offensive things on this stream and we're still kicking. We are still kicking though we said many offensive things on the stream. Oh my God, I'm sweating balls. Look at this hair. Whoa! Look at the tail today. The tail is alive back there today. Absolutely alive. All right, here comes Bitcoin. 30,416, guys. Can we get a move up for Bitcoin? Looks like we're going to get that hourly close back above the M formation highs. It looks like Bitcoin could be making another push to the highs tonight. So let's see. We got Ethereum, 20,212. I do think at this point, ETH broke back above this key high right here on the 15-minute. I do think ETH is going to be pushing these highs again too. And you should see alts follow up with Ethereum. As long as ETH is continuing up, oh man, it had to come out. It had to come out, guys. I don't know what it is. You know, it had to come out. Oh man, we didn't even offend your mom. True. I always think I'm going to be going to look for this stream and it will be gone. You think so, Mike? You know, this stream will never be gone, right? Because we have backup channels. So they can never get rid of us here, you know? They can never get rid of us. But we'll see. All right, so it looks like we just got the daily close. So the daily close for Bitcoin, and once again, the highest daily close for Bitcoin, again, since June 9th of 2022. So we're going on about 10 months. As long as ETH is carrying, so you know, about 10 months, the highest close for Bitcoin again. If we get up to 31.4, we can say it's the highest daily close since over a year. So let's see what we can get here, guys. But that's pretty dope. Not too shabby, man. 30,412 on the close. I'll take that all day. I will take that all freaking day. Let's see what we can get here, though. I want a little bit more action. I'm not satisfied. I want more dopamine. I've got plenty of dopamine the last. Today was like dopamine central, man. You had ETH was up 5%, ARB was up 15%, Optimism was up 8%, Blur was up 10%, right? I mean, Atom was up 6%. It was a fantastic day. I had plenty of dopamine today, but I want more, to be honest. Everyone else want more dopamine? Let me know. I think we all want some dopamine here, to be quite honest. And maybe Bitcoin can give us some dopamine today because Bitcoin kind of settled down today. Bitcoin really didn't do anything today, even though it kind of did. How much was Bitcoin up today? Let's see. Bitcoin was up. It was up like 2% today. You know, it was like, you know, I'll take it all day and tomorrow. True, take it all day, man. Blur's pumping. Let's see Blur. Blur. We got to look at some Blur, bro. Blur. Okay. Blur might be breaking out. Here we go, Mike. Obviously, don't be FOMOing into the breakouts, guys. We've seen this many times, especially in the last year, of these little failed symmetrical triangle breakouts. This is why I hate symmetrical triangles, because they're like, oh, they're breaking out, and then they just dump right back in, you know? So like the time to buy in a symmetrical triangle is at the bottom of the symmetrical triangle, but you are getting a little, I guess, you're trying to break the volatility. Tightness, I guess I should say. So I think Blur's coming up to this white box here. This little order block up here at close to 90 cents. Looks pretty juicy to come up there. I think, you know, at this point, excuse me, guys. Shit. At this point, Blur's looking pretty freaking good, man. Oh my god. Here comes the nose. Oh, man. Woo! Man, it's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good on this one. Wait. Tops Boss should look at Pendle. I got you. Thanks for the super chat, Tops Boss. Pendle, as we wait for some other shit to go down. Okay, I see you on Pendle. I see you on Pendle. There is this thing. Damn. Damn, I'll give you a pump song. Damn. This thing on the weekly, bro. This thing's up 20x. I don't know what this is, but it's doing well. I give it a pump song. Why not? Why not? We need some pump song. Fast said bank earnings tomorrow. Buckle up, buttercups. I agree. Just be careful tomorrow, guys. Because, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not too, like, concerned with, oh my god, it's going to change the market direction. But I think it could cause, like, tomorrow could cause a little volatility with these bank earnings. Because people are freaking scared as shit about banks going down again. You know? So just be careful of that tomorrow. Pendle, absolutely crazy. I mean, I can't really say anything about this, man. I mean, just an up only on the weekly. You know, I could have told you every time this was going to dump, right? On this whole way up, and I would have been wrong. So, like, at this point, just if it's up 20x, just make sure you're taking profits on this one on the way up, and do you, man. I'm not going to say this one's going to dump, you know? I mean, it seems to just kind of pump and then consolidate sideways. So, I guess, yeah, I would say there's a little bit of daily bearish divergence coming up on this last move. Yeah, because you really haven't seen it yet. But this one, you have higher highs, and you have lower highs coming in. But like I said, I mean, this one's parabolic. Just make sure you're taking profits on the way up on this one, man. As like these ones, you see, it seems like it's going to go up forever, but it's as soon as you think it's going to go up forever, that's when it stops going up forever. You know what I mean? Like, so just you know, daily bearish divs, probably a good time to be like, okay, I'll take a little bit out. But you know, if you're in this one for the long run, you do whatever you want to do. You know, still think we're early in this next cycle. So you do whatever you want to do, man. If you're a holder, you're a holder. If you're a trader, you're a trader. Two different scenarios, right? Let's see, ARB. Let's see, ARB's coming up here. ARB is 139. Can we get ARB to 144? That's what I want to see. I want to see ARB to 144, bro. Jim Kennedy said, Jordan, you're the freaking best. Just came here to say that. Gotta go. Peace. Shout out to Jim. Thanks for coming in just to say that, man. Jordan, I need a 20x scam to buy. I'm not the guy to come in for the 20x scam. Even though, to be fair, I personally think that a lot of these, after you get, yeah, I don't know. I think for a lot of these cryptos, you know, over the course of time, like if you get 2 or 3 years out, I say 2 years out, I think you'll see a lot of the top cryptos do at least a 10x. You know, it's just a matter of waiting. And I think we got to kind of wait for like the regulatory clarity as Gensler keeps attacking crypto. You know, but as long as they don't freaking shit the bed on us, which is a big if, I guess, then I think you'll see most cryptos do a 10x. You just got to pick the right ones. Don't get the EOS of the last cycle or the Bitcoin Cash of the last cycle. You know, just make sure you're not getting into like the absolute shit. You know, the dino coins. The dino coins. You know, what are the dino coins? Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Bitcoin SV. You could probably add Litecoin in there. I own Litecoin just because the halvings this year. I'm going to probably sell that as soon as the halving's over. I mean, the dino coins, you know, if you're new and you want that like 20x, you know, Chainlink. I own Chainlink. I don't think it's gonna do a 20x. It's more of like that more safe stability token. And I do believe if crypto actually becomes mainstream, Chainlink will be one of the ones that's used, right? At some point, right? Chainlink's actually useful, unlike a lot of these things up here. So like, there's a ton of the Dino coins. Just don't get, as long as you don't get in the Dino coins, which a lot of the past cycle coins will be the new Dino coins. You know, which ones will they be? I don't freaking know, right? Could be DOT, it could be AVAX, it could be Sol, it could be Cardano, it could be Matic, it could be any of these. There's a good chance that 80% of these cryptos in the top 20 probably won't be here in 2 years, right? You just don't know, you know? You just don't know with some of these. Bitcoin will 20x from here. You just have to wait for it. True, Wayne. True. Let's see. Link is cheap for what it does. True. Surgy is up to 64 Big Macs per day, and it's accelerating. True. True. That's very true. No magic. I have OP. Let's go. Yeah, I've been collecting the new tokens, the new ones, right? All the ones that, you know, people are hyping up in the beginning are the ones that people are going to hype up right away, right? ARB, you see an ARB come up here. Blur, you see Blur finally breaking out here. About freaking time, man. Optimism already kind of pumped, but that's besides the point. But yeah, a lot of the new ones that come out that get some hype, you know? You got to kind of wait it out, but eventually they do pretty well. That was kind of Aptos earlier last year, right? Aptos went freaking nuts. You know, so, you know, a lot of these are crazy. Come on, BTC. Give me some juice. Stark said, remember the most hated now might be the best performers. Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash are on PayPal and work has payment. True. True. That's very, very true. You know, it's true. You know, I always say the most hated tokens do the best. Maybe like Bitcoin Cash makes a comeback, you know, and it goes nuts. Who knows? Mr. Hart said 36,552. I was short there. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. Like a lot of everyone's saying everyone's bullish. I don't think so, guys. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I go on Twitter. I see all the big traders are trying to short every single resistance, and they just keep getting wrecked. Not getting wrecked, but they keep getting stopped out every single time. As well as I can know, right, when new peeps are coming in. And when new peeps are coming in crypto, that means everyone's bullish. Because if new peeps are coming in crypto, that means us who are in crypto are like, bro, you should probably check out crypto, which makes new people come into crypto. New people ain't coming into crypto yet, right? If anything, it's actually going down on this pump. I have my own theory on that because I think a lot of people hate this rally. To be honest, they wanted prices to go lower and now they're salty. That's my opinion. If anything, less new people are coming in now than they were at the lows, which to me is good, right? As soon as I see the uptick in non-subscribed viewers, that's when I'll know, like, okay, now new peeps are starting to come in because that means they're probably buying, right? Because when people buy crypto, they want to watch videos about crypto. So if new peeps aren't buying, they ain't watching new videos about crypto. Right? So that's kind of how I know that everyone's not bullish, because we're bullish. We're in crypto. Obviously, we're bullish. You know what I mean? But, you know, when new people start coming in, when I start hearing, Jordan, should I buy this now? Or Jordan, should I buy this now? That's when you know. That's when you know that new peeps are coming in. But new peeps aren't coming in right now. What's the new dog to 20x next year? Floki. Floki's my pick. Floki, I bought a good amount of Floki, man. So I'm balls deep in Floki, and Floki's my pick to at least do pretty well. You do your own research on that, though. I just like Floki because they like spam the advertisement everywhere in the last bull market. They did well last bull market. You know, I'm taking Floki to top 10 in 2025. You know, that's my take. Floki top 10 2025. All right, Bitcoin's kind of just chilling out, guys. We got Ethereum kind of just chilling out too. Oh, there goes my voice is starting to go here. That's not good. Ethereum Fear and greed went up to 68. Let's see. Fear and greed at 68. Okay, so we're at 68. That's the highest point of this rally. I'm not surprised because you saw alts actually move up today. So we're at a 68. Still not an extreme greed, though. When I see this extreme greed, when I see this get up to like 80s and 90s, typically on every major rally, right? 2019, you came up to an 80. That was the top, right? You come up to like these 2020 levels. You came up to the 90s, right? October 2021 on the second high, you came up once again to above the 80s, right? So if you start getting up here on this, right, that's when be like, oh shit, people are probably getting a little bit too hyped, but I don't think it's yet. We're just kind of hovering in this greed, not extreme greed where people are just like being extremely greedy. Floki flippening, better believe it. Floki flippening, let's go, man. Floki is flipping shib. Let's go. Let's see. Blazing said long Matic now. Long Matic now. Why are we long a Matic now, bro? Let's see. Let's check out Matic. Matic's one something's got to give here, man. And Matic's got a beautiful chart too, right? It's the breakout of the all-time high trend line, the back test. It's the same chart as Cardano, which Cardano already broke out to the upside, right? So just watch out for Matic. It's the back test, and that's once again it's the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Matic, I'll look for a breakout 2. As long as everything's good with the banking situation tomorrow, I think there's this one's all set up. You got lower highs, higher lows coming in, and you're getting nice and squeezed in here, bro. So Matic, give it to me, man. Give it to me. I'm ready for Matic to move. Matic hasn't moved in freaking years, it seems like. Yeah, it was in February. I'm being a little dramatic. It seems like it was a year since Matic pumped, doesn't it? It's probably because all these new layer 2s are coming out, So they're all kind of taking some from Matic, right? OP, ARB. They're kind of taking some shine away from Matic, which is okay. It is what it is. Let's see. Baby Dojinu. Hey, as you guys know, there will be a meme coin that goes freaking nuts next market. If you guys can call it now, you guys are insane. The meme coin that probably goes off is probably the one that's haven't even been made yet, to be honest. Let's see. Matic is the ultimate safe alt to buy. True, it's a stable coin. I would say Matic and Chainlink are just like the two like stable coins here. Matic's been in the same position for a year now. Right? It had a little pump up in June and then just kind of flatlined. But you're making higher lows, Craziness. Craziness, man. It's absolute craziness. Matic market cap got 11.5 and Fab a bit hot. Yeah. It's a bit hot. Hey, patience with this one. I think you got to have patience. Let everything else kind of catch up. Let some hype get back in some altcoins. I think you'll see Matic get a nice move up. You're just kind of waiting for that hype for alts. What's total 3 looking like? Kind of flat here. Still waiting on total 3 to break out too. That's really what we're waiting for, guys. DXY's flat. You got stock market futures down a little bit today. Nothing crazy though. Down 0.1%. Tomorrow will be interesting, right? I think this week so far couldn't have gone better than it did, right? As far as the news events, it really couldn't have been better, right? CPI beating. PPI beating, right? And now you got the bank. If this bank thing's a nothing burger tomorrow, oh my God, I think we're going to go freaking nuts, right? But obviously we don't know. We don't know, right? Bitcoin's right at resistance, ETH's right at resistance, right? Would make sense for some type of pullback, obviously, but like, okay, it's hard for me to be like, okay, we're pulling back when the weekly's breaking out of a key resistance point, right? We'll see. Let's see. I want to sell, take profits, and wait for the next dip. That's what bears do. Yeah, the thing with that, it's obviously a game you got to play, right? You got to make a decision with yourself. Are you a trader, okay, that wants to buy and sell and try to buy lower, okay? Or are you just a hodler at this point? Just remember that halving is a year away. I'm going to do a little scenario with you, okay? Quick scenario. We'll do a couple scenarios, okay? I still think, I mean, especially for altcoins, I think that the prices are freaking cheap as hell, especially for alts. Bitcoin's a little bit up there, but I still think comparative to where I think it's going to go is still relatively a good buy, right? Same thing with ETH. But I will say you got a decision to make. Are you a hodler or are you a trader? Let's say you're selling here. You're basically betting on, if you're selling right here, basically, you're basically betting on Bitcoin getting a pullback enough to cover your taxes on that sell, right? So think about it that way. If you sell Bitcoin here at 30K, what you're basically betting on is, I'm going to sell Bitcoin, okay? I'm going to take the 40% tax on that sell, okay? And then I'm going to be basically betting on Bitcoin getting a 30% or more pullback to buy lower, right? It's, so it's one of those things. You got to kind of weigh that decision on yourself, Is it, you got to choose what you think Bitcoin's going to do here, I think the most common mistake sometimes, and taking profits is good in my opinion, but also taking profits early can kind of F you too. So you got to kind of weigh it yourself, right? You got to weigh it to yourself. Taking profit is always smart in small portions. Yeah, I agree. It all depends on what you're looking for, right? If you're looking for a 2x, cool. You're looking for a 2x, cool. But I know a lot of people in crypto aren't in this for a 2x. If you were in this for a 2x, you just buy stocks. It's way safer. Probably going to 2x pretty easily, right? Without like the major risks that come with crypto, right? Most people aren't in crypto for a 2x. Let's be real. Unless you're in crypto with an insane amount of money, where a 2x would make you an insane amount of money, right? Let's keep it real, So you got to weigh that to yourself. I'm kind of just rambling here, but you got to kind of weigh it for yourself. I hold BTC and spend it. I don't sell. Nice, bro. What is tax? What is tax? Oh, TAX, not TACKS. You know what I mean? Let's see. 2 burgers for 1. That sounds weird. Bro, I would nail a burger right now. Oh, I had a slice. I had 1 slice of cheese pizza today. It was delicious cheese pizza. It was honestly one of the best cheese pizzas I've ever had. To be honest. And it's hard to mess up a cheese pizza, but also hard to make like the best cheese pizza I've ever had. So, shout out to the random place I had pizza at today. It was delicioso. It was absolutely delicioso. LB Crypto said SHIB broke the daily trend. That's what LB should be doing. Let's check out SHIB. Shout out to LB Crypto coming in here. The daily trend. Let's see. It did break the daily trend. I know it's like SHIB is weird. SHIB is very weird. SHIB did break. But it looks almost the same as every altcoin chart, where it broke the daily trend, it back tested, and now you're just kind of waiting for it to catch some momentum here, But it's there, It's there. You're kind of just waiting on this one, and it's kind of just holding these lows from October, And you could say this is kind of like, I don't know, over the course of time, maybe a little left, head, right, basically just shows you that you're getting lower lows into higher lows. Kind of a trend shift, the trend is changing, right? It's kind of looks like a dick and balls, but just ignore the dick and balls. Ignore the dick and balls for 2 seconds. All right, but the higher low coming in on the daily, breaking this, yeah, man, you just need the freaking bids to come in. You know what I mean? At some point, you just need the money to come in. Don't rage at me. Shout out to Don't Rage at Me, man. Oh, we got some music. We had some music for like 2 seconds. That was nice. I love when we get some music, guys. All right, guys. Let's see. Why would anyone rage at you? You literally buy memberships for people day and night. No one would ever rage at me. It's so true. No one would ever rage at Don't Rage at Me. He literally buys so many memberships, and this dude is absolutely the scheisse, the shit, and just the shiitake mushroom, man. That's where he's at. That's where he's at. Toxic. Can you look at Near? Yeah, Near was pulling back a little bit yesterday because it had like an 8% pump. the day before without really anything else. But yeah, Near, I mean, Near, it's look at the weekly, right? Look at the weekly. Look at the risk reward on this bad boy. The risk reward is so juicy on this, man. You got the June 2021 low. You deviated that. You made a new low. Right here, you made a new low. Right there. You came back up. You broke the all-time high trend line. Right? You came back up, back tested that previous July 2021 low. Now you're starting to round out, right? So like, you're getting the green dot on the weekly right now. Weekly stocks is crossing to the upside. This one's set up for a move. You know, as long as we can get total 3 in general, right? The whole crypto market to break to the upside, right? So Near looks very similar to all the other alts. You know, very, very similar. Where it's just set up. The setup on this is just beautiful. You know, it's absolutely astonishing how beautiful this setup is. I'm burping up a storm right now. That's okay. All right, guys. I can kind of feel that the throat is kind of slowly dissipating here. I'm sweating balls. And quite frankly, Bitcoin doesn't seem like it's doing too much. So I'm going to hold it till tomorrow. I think we talked about pretty much everything I wanted to talk about today. I know it's kind of short. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of this freaking sickness, man. And we'll be back to like the normal schedule. The normal scheduled programming. Okay? Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I wake up tomorrow and I'm like freaking energized. And I'm like, let's freaking go. Right? And we can get a little bit more energy up in here. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. I got so much vitamin D today. I feel like tomorrow I'm going to wake up at champions. Absolute champions tomorrow. All right? Oh, now Bitcoin wants to pump. Now Bitcoin wants to pump. Now okay, I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting enough. Ethereum's pumping. Never mind. Ethereum's making a new high. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Never mind. Never mind. As soon as I say I'm going to get off. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. We're back. Holy shit. We're getting 2020 on ETH. We wicked above. Hopefully I don't jinx it by staying on here. Never mind, never mind. Wave it off. Wave it off. We gotta wait. Wave it off. NBA. Foul. Foul on the play. 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 Whose car is going nuts out there, man? Bro, turn your car off, man. Do you know how many people live over here? There's probably at least 10 people swearing right now because they're trying to sleep. Holy shit. Doesn't probably, I mean, I do the same thing by yelling in here, you know. Keep saying it. Oh my god, ETH. You wicked up and you faked us out, didn't you? I jinxed it. I jinxed it. I literally jinxed it. That is crazy. Look at ARB, man. Look at ARB. Let's go, bro. Look at ARBs, man. Anderson said, feeling better already. It's hard for me not to get hyped, man. You know? ARB just tested the high at 144. There we go. So we tested that high for ARB. ETH is at 2018. We're trying to get a little move up. We got Bitcoin, 30,423. Come on, bro.
ETH heard you mention D and decides to pump.
ETH heard you mention D and she decides to pump. That's a good one, man. ETH heard that the D is coming in. And ETH decided to say, hey, don't get off. I want some of that D. You know what I'm saying? But ETH can't get any of that D. None of that D. Okay? You guys got to give ETH the D. Okay? 20,017. Someone in the chat, can you give ETH some D? She's being a little volatile. Shit, man. She pumped up to 2023. She dumped back down. Some of you guys need it. She needs a stable presence. Okay? Anderson, can you give ETH some D? Teju, can you give ETH some D? Bailout, one of you guys. Shit, give ETH some D, man. Give ETH some damn freaking D. Yeah, ETH came back down stubborn. So let's see if you can continue this trend. I mean, you spiked up, you spiked back down, and kind of Bitcoin did do the same thing. So let's see what we get here on a lot of these. Blur, 63 cents. Blur is still breaking out to the upside, and it's really ARB and Blur. Crow is getting a slight move up. Nothing crazy on Crow. You're getting like a 1% move up. Nothing crazy. Cadena. My short on Cadena is going to get stopped out. Just kidding. I'm not actually short on Cadena. Frank Fractal, I'm not actually short on it. You know, tomorrow I'll short it for you, okay? I'll actually short it for you and see how we play out. You long Cadena, I'll short it tomorrow. We got a deal, Frank? All right? We got a deal. We got a freaking deal. Let's see. Teishu said, pump to 2023. It's over. That's so true. 2023 is the year 2023. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Asia Mark DYDX looks like it's breaking out. Yeah, DYDX is another one that we've been talking about on this channel too. DYDX had a good day yesterday. Let's see. Here we go. Let's bring up DYDX on the weekly, which is flirting with the breakout here. Yeah, so DYDX is one of the best weekly charts too. It's just a pump. It's just a retest. And now you're kind of just consolidating, waiting for the breakout here. I mean, it's DYDX, centralized, I mean, decentralized exchange. These should continue to perform well as more people come into the market that are kind of scared of centralized exchanges. These should continue to do well, right? Your DYDXs, GMXs, right? Your ones like that. So this one, I think, is just been consolidating nicely. You get in the weekly green dot here at support. You got to like that one. You got to like DYDX for a move to upside too. And I would say, you know, if you look at this one, get a slight order block here, but I would say this low at 427 over the course of time, right? Not going to happen overnight, but, you know, and if you look at this, I mean, someone would call this like a bull flag. You know, that would get you up to actually this previous high at $7. But let's focus on this resistance first. If we break this level. All right, guys. I gotta call it off because Ethan BTC has been flirting with highs all freaking day, so I'm never gonna be able to get off. I'm gonna go rest the voice and the head, and hopefully, man, I can get rid of this shit tomorrow, and we can be rocking and rolling here. I'm sunburned as hell. My eyes are watery as hell. So we're gonna get off. Enjoy the pump, all right? I'm enjoying this pump, man. Like I said, it's okay. ETH. It's trolling me at this point. This thing, bro. Whoa. It's trolling me at this point. Every time I say I'm gonna get off, it pumps. It's 2 for 2. Should I keep saying I'm gonna get off? Holy shit. Every time I say I'm gonna get off, it pumps. BTC pumping 2. Back at the highs. Bro, I ain't getting off now. And then when I say I'm gonna get off in 5 minutes, then it's gonna pump again. Every time I say I'm gonna get off, it pumps. I'm not getting off. All right, Bitcoin, here we go. 30,461. I'm gonna keep jinxing it and unjinxing you. All right, so I think ETH just came up to 2,030, which is $1 off this huge resistance point right here. Like, you're literally $1 off it. Like, look at how close you got. Actually, this is the point right here. Look at how close you got to this. Look at that, man. You missed it by $1. This previous August 2022 high right there. Holy shit. Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go, bro. It's ETH season, man. What happened to ETH dumping? I don't know. I don't know, man. What happened to ETH dumping? ETH dominance is a funny chart too. Like, ETH dominance bouncing exactly when it should. Look at this. Look at this trend line on ETH dominance. One touch, January 2020, June 2022. Look at it. Exactly when you hit that point, that's when ETH starts going freaking bananas. Exactly when you hit that point, bro. Now you're coming up to this. I mean, if ETH dominance breaks this 20% on market cap, 20%, you could see ETH dominance go freaking nuts and see ETH really take a lot of the market share in crypto here. If you can break this key 20.2% level on dominance, man. But it's getting interesting, man. Very, very interesting here. Let's see if we can do it. 20,025. This is a huge resistance for Ethereum, guys. So just make sure you're aware of that. This is a massive resistance point. I would compare this to like 25K for BTC, right? If it blasts through this, It's just bullish as hell. And it's coming at 2161. But, like, I would heed a little bit caution here. Maybe it blasts through. If it does, hallelujah, and we have some fun. But just I would heed some caution as we are right at the high from the merge, right back where we were at the ETH merge last year. Craziness, man. Craziness. If we break that, we can say the highest point in Ethereum for a whole year if we break that. So let's get it, bro. Let's freaking get busy out in this bitch. Let's get freaking busy. ARB's still pumping. FET getting a little move up. Everything's kind of just flat, though. Nothing crazy really going on in the markets here. Other than really ETH and BTC. Really just ETH, man. Really just ETH. Craziness. I think we get in a pullback. Yeah. She looks ripe and ready. Toxic Lemon said bulls getting too confident. Are they, though? I talked about this earlier. If the bulls were getting too confident, you'd see new people coming into the market. And there's no new people coming into the market yet. I know it based on my channel, right? And it's not like, okay, it's basically people clicking on the video, right? It's like, it's at the bear market level. It's at below bear market levels, right? For the simple fact that just new people aren't interested in crypto yet. And I said this before, like, new people don't get interested in crypto until Bitcoin gets close to all-time highs, right? I mean, be honest, guys. We all got in crypto at highs. Every one of us. I would bet 80% of people in this chat got in crypto in 2021. Okay, we know how this works. You don't get interested in crypto until Bitcoin's close to all-time highs, if not breaking all-time highs, usually, right? So just be wary of that. Like, everyone will say everyone's bullish, but everyone's bullish that's already here. You know. You haven't got the fresh new money in crypto yet. It's not there yet. It's not there. Same old people, exactly. Look at everyone in the chat. It's just the peeps that have been here through the whole bear market. But we'll be the lucky ones, man. All right, we'll be the ones that they say you were lucky. All right. Why? Because we stuck it out through the bear market, man. But you know, when you start seeing new faces, and like I said, you start seeing super chats come in and say, Jordan, should I buy this now, or stuff like that, that's when you start to get a little worried. You know what I mean? Anderson said, we've all been exit liquidity once. Facts. Absolute facts. We've all been there. I've been there multiple times. We've all been there. That's how we all get into crypto. I used to be bullish. True. I used to be bullish. Still same family. Yep. We're all old, man. But you'd rather be the old. You don't want to be the newbie in crypto. You want to be the old vet in crypto. You don't want to be the newbie. The newbie will never make the right decisions the first time. He will get wrecked his first cycle. It happens to all of us. The newbie always gets wrecked because he thinks he's a genius, and he's going to hold his crypto till 100x. The newbie always gets wrecked, always. But when you're a grizzly vet, you know the signs to look out for. If you bought the top in 2021, you didn't look at 2017. True. But most people don't think that way, Nuts Flush, right? Most people are only thinking in the current moment. You could have made that same Nuts Flush. You could make that same argument about the bear market, right? I could say, if you were bearish down here, you weren't around. If you were bearish down here, you weren't looking at 2019, right? I could say the same thing, but yet everyone was bearish down here. You know what I mean? So like, it's easy to say, okay, if you look at 2017, then you should know that it's getting a little too parabolic. But from that same standpoint, then everyone should have known that this was the lows because it was just depression, people pissed off, yet you're not. Oh! Bro, whoa! Whoa! Holy, whoa! Okay, that's not resistance. That is not resistance. Holy guacamole. The disbelief rally. Ah, let's go. Come on. Where's my 10K is in the chat?
Rant alert.
Disbelief, boy. Come on. See, we don't want you to leave. There we go. All right, 2161 is the next resistance for Ethereum. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Holy shiitake mushrooms. We got to see if this holds, but 2100 tagged on Ethereum. Holy guaca-frickin-moly. Holy guacamole. You just got a 15-minute you just got a 4% move in 15 minutes. Holy guacamole. Bitcoin just came up to 30,800, making a new high. We'll see if these levels hold. Be careful here, guys. Obviously, you can get some stop hunts. But let's see if these levels hold. Holy shiitake mushrooms, my friends.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Holy shit. Biddy, too. I'm in disbelief. I am in disbelief that ETH just smacked that resistance like that. I honestly thought you were going to get a little resistance right there. Nope, you didn't. Holy guacamole. Holy. Wow. I don't know what to say, guys. Let me say it. I said if ETH just breaks that, it's just bullish. What happened? This is why you always do the opposite of retail. Everyone on Twitter is like, oh my god, ETH is going to dump. When everyone unlocks their ETH, it's going to dump.
Rant alert.
God, it's too funny. Too funny. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see if we can get a little more move up. I mean, the Bitcoin next price we're looking at is $31,400. And that's what we've been saying. Still looking for that $31,400 level. But I mean, it's just, that's insane, bro. That's insane. Someone quick, give her some D. Anderson, keep banging her, bro. Taking care of business. Keep banging her, bro. Let's go. Keep banging, keep banging, keep banging. Rowdy Rathor with the super chat. Let's go, man. Coming in with the super sticker. I love to see it. Eddie DT said it was the D. You guys are all giving ETH the D. Oh my.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
You guys are all giving ETH the D. Bro. I'm in disbelief. Oh my god. Bro. Let's go. Let's go. You can't even do TA on this. It's just pumping. 2161 is the next. I mean, that's the next level. We'll see if it gets there. But that's the next level. Bitcoin, 30,750. We'll see if it gets there. 31.4 is the next level, man. You know. Holy shit. Holy shit. Any other alts pumping? Let's see. ARB is up 8%. Let's go, bro. It's like a fantastic day. Let's go. ARB breaking out of the high. Frick yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. I thought the Bulls were getting too bullish. It's always funny, man. The Bulls are getting too bullish. Let's see. Let's see. My favorite thing with the Bulls are getting too bullish, it's like, were you here in 2022 when the Bears were bearish the whole year, where we kept going down? You know, we take our profit. Oh, at this point, man, you know, ARB for me, ARB's more of a long-term hold for me. I like ARB. I think that ARB's more of a longer-term hold into the next bull market for me. You know, so at this point, I got some cushion on ARB. You know, now we got from the lows here, we got a nice 30% cushion here, which is nice. Which is nice. Gary Gordon coming in with the pickles. Let's go, man. Let's go. I guess I should be sick every single freaking day. I would take being... No, I actually wouldn't. I wouldn't take being sick every day for this. Maybe for a few days. You know? Maybe for a few days. Nice stip, man. Nice shit. Good shit.
Cucumber.
I don't know, guys. Let's just go back to the hourly on Bitcoin. Like, insane. Let's go to 15. That's a nice little 15-minute candle, man. That's crazy, bro. Man, the bears must be so pissed off on Twitter right now. All of them were like, oh, Bitcoin's going to get a pullback here. It's what I hear at every resistance. Same thing for Ethereum. Oh, Bitcoin's gonna get a pullback here. You know, you don't think like telling your cumulative like 3 million followers that are all traders that you're all going short and they all go short too, that you're just gonna blast through that level of thing. You know, it is what it is. I think these Twitter traders are fooling themselves. You know, they keep going short and telling all their followers to go short, right? And so what happens is shorts pile up and they just get freaking ripped every single time. You know what I mean? You guys know the guys I'm talking about, right? You guys know exactly what guys I'm talking about. 2110 on ETH. Let's zoom in a little bit on ETH here. Insane. Look at that. Look at that 15-minute candle. That's gotta be one of the biggest 15-minute candles I've ever seen for Ethereum. That's gotta be one of the biggest 15-minute candles I've ever seen. So how much is this? Yeah, at one point it was a 5% 15-minute candle. Right now it's like 420%. Shout out to 420. I can't play the hopium smoke because that was the reason why my stream was laggy. The hopium smoke was the whole reason why it was laggy, bro. You know? Say it again? Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get off. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Oh, Bitcoin's... Oh, it's probably... it's probably going to do it again. Watch. I'm going to get off, guys. Everyone have a fantastic day. I'll see you later. Peace out. I think this move is probably topped out, and we're probably going to get a pullback here. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. We gotta trick the whale. We gotta trick the whale, man. We gotta trick the whale. Shh, 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 shh. All right, I'm not actually going anywhere. Let's see if it works. The candle makes my girlfriend happy. Oh, Lord. The Vitalik is happy and clappy, right? Yeah, we need a Vitalik happy and clappy. Shit, man. Like I said, guys, you can't really even do TA on this. You're just... I haven't seen something like that in a long freaking time. I haven't seen a 15-minute candle like this in... I don't even know. It's easily probably been since 2021. That's an insane candle, bro. Bitcoin 30,007. I'm in shock. I'm in shock because you go to the weekly now on ETH. If you can hold this, obviously the key is holding this. If you go to the weekly on ETH, you gotta hold this for the rest of the week, bro. This like, let me just get rid of all this shit. I mean, there's not really much. You're through all these resistance points here. You're through all this shit. Now you're coming up to this cluster of previous support, right? I guess maybe you got a wick here at like 2155. Maybe that acts as resistance, but I would say it's more likely you're going to test these weekly lows at 2500 at this point, man. You know? That's absolutely insane. We got to get the close up here. Let's remember this, right? We still got 3 days until the weekly close. But if you close up here, fantastic candle on Ethereum, guys. And the monthly just looks... the monthly on ETH just looks absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. The W formation on the monthly here, and now you're breaking that peak of the W. Ridiculous. Redonkulous, if I do say so myself here. ETH on the monthly just looks freaking beastly. Same thing as Bitcoin. It's the same damn chart, really. Fantastic. Let's freaking go, man. It's insane. Oh, you're pulling back a little bit right now, but it is what it is. Like, where's the money coming from? What happened to all the people that said, "But Jordan, where's the money gonna come from?" And you get a 5% 15-minute candle on a $200 billion asset. Oh Lord, where's the money gonna come from? Let's not get too carried away though, guys. Like we said, we got a big day tomorrow with these bank earnings. Let's not get too carried away, right? Let's stay grounded. Let's play this resistance by resistance. Okay, we broke a key resistance, perfect. I would say 2155 looks pretty likely on ETH at this point. Bitcoin pulling back a little bit, could just be taking a little bit of the late longs before it continues up, but just obviously be grounded. Be grounded at times like this, right? I think we need to focus better on being grounded. It's cool to get pumped, right? I love getting pumped. ARB up 7%. Litecoin's getting a little bit of a bid here. Litecoin up about 4% now. Litecoin finally break out of this stupid consolidation range. It's been in this since freaking the beginning of March. It's so annoying, man. I'm hoping Litecoin can get a little move up here. Blur's still moving up. Let's go. Uniswap's catching a bid. Everything looks like it's slightly up here. So Matic's finally starting to catch a bid. Catch a bid. It's my favorite saying. That is literally my favorite freaking saying. Is catch a bid. It is the best saying that you could possibly make. You know what I'm saying? Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let's see. Jazz, what's going on? My super chat was declined last night because I'm horrible for updating my bank accounts on here. So it grew. Nice. Shout out to Jazz. I haven't seen you in a while. Shout out to Jazz. Hope everything's doing good. And it's good to see old names back in the chat that we haven't seen in freaking a long time. Because that means the exciting times are back. And we're here. Let's go, bro. Let's freaking get busy. Guys, like I said, guys, man, this is great. I was not expecting that tonight. Honestly, like, especially going into tomorrow where there's a lot of uncertainty with these earnings, I was not thinking ETH was just going to blast through that level. You know, I don't think how you guys realize how crazy that is. That is crazy. Shout out to Jazz, though. Shout out to Jazz. Where's Ice Sniper and Brian Miller? Ice Sniper and Brian Miller, where are they? I don't want to troll the Bears too bad, guys. Like I said, I feel slightly bad because, like I said, let's act like we've been here before, right? You know, there's a time where I'm gonna troll, but when I troll is when I hit my target. Okay, I am very focused on my target, guys. I have not wavered from my target through all the bullshit on this move up, guys. There's been so much bullshit trying to distract you. Oh, this, that. Through all this bullshit, I have not wavered from this, looking for this point. And all of a sudden, it's not really that far away, to be honest. All of a sudden, it's not that far away to say Bitcoin can come up to these retracement levels. It's not, right? So when we get up here, everyone who's saying, Jordan, that's impossible. Where's the money going to come from? I will troll freaking hard, but let me get to my goal and let me get to my target first, and then I will troll, okay? I don't want to troll yet. But if we start coming back up here and I start seeing some old names who were bearish down here starting to turn bullish, then yes, I will troll. But not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Not yet, man. And that's when I'll dig up some old tweets. That's when I'll dig up some old chats in the chat. You guys know me. I like to troll. But, you know, not yet, not yet. What the hell, Jordan grew a conscience. We got to hit the goal first, and then we can troll. He's making it look like he's a Jordan bot by saying support. A Jordan bot? Oh. George sings Frozen while shorting the hell out of BTC. Facts. Let's see. 42K by July. I don't have a time frame, man. You know, I there's no way to know time. You know, this is just what I'm looking at, man. You know, I'm getting emotional too. Let's see. Craziness, bro. That's some good shit. ETH 2,096 for Ethereum. You're seeing markets kind of settle down. Bitcoin kind of just holding at this $30,800 range. I was going to get off twice. He trolled me. I came back. All of a sudden, when I wanted to be a short stream, ended up being one of the longer streams we've had in a while. So it's quite awesome. You got the NASDAQ coming up now. Did something happen? Guys, did something happen? I'm missing. You got NASDAQ S&P futures now green when they were red earlier. And you got the DXY taking a little bit of a dump. Did something happen on... in the markets or like in Forex Factor or something? Something must have happened because now you got the dollar dumping and you got stock market futures actually coming up now right when Bitcoin did. So it's like something had to happen. But guys, look at total 3. Look at total 3. There it is. There's the breakout on total 3. This is what we've been waiting for. Just wait. Just wait. This is what we've had patience for. Okay? Total 3 is breaking to the upside. Okay? The patience on the altcoins will pay off here, in my opinion. This is when they're going to start moving. Okay? Still think Bitcoin and ETH will outpace alts, but this is when I think they're really going to start breaking out and not be like kind of construct and keep making lower highs and lower lows. You got to break this. You broke this. And you know this level we've been waiting for, guys. Right? The level we've been waiting for was this all-time high trend line in total 3. Right? Break into the upside. And that's why alts have been kind of struggling in here. And you're getting the breakout. After getting squeezed between the bull market support band and all-time high resistance line, you're finally getting that breakout. So now I expect alts to catch a little bit of a bid. Okay? This is perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect, man. It's awesome. It's the same thing ETH did before ETH's really been shooting up. Now I expect alts to do similar things. Obviously, some will do better than others, right? But in general, this is a good sign. A really good sign. Bitcoin dominance. No, you're kind of deviating on the highs. Interesting. You're kind of deviating the Bitcoin dominance highs there. All right, you spiked up above this June 2021 high. Kind of like you did back here. You spiked above, and then you pushed back down. I don't think it's going to do this. But you notice you have a high. You spiked above, and now you're getting rejected here, right? We'll see how this kind of plays out. I'm not sold on Bitcoin dominance freaking shooting down, but it would kind of make sense if everything kind of lines up. Total 3 breaking out, Bitcoin dominance, swing fail on the highs. Kind of would make a little sense. Kind of would make a little sense, unless it's just one freaking giant fake out and it's going to shit on our head. You know what I mean? We'll see. And then you got Ethereum dominance, obviously shooting to the moon. If Ethereum dominance breaks this level right here, bro, ETH is about to freaking take some serious market share from crypto in general if this breaks out. So good shit happen around the verse here, you know? Some good shit. Crypto Clinton. Who we got in here? Mike said, what if ETH builds a bull flag here? Bro. I don't even know. If ETH builds a bull flag here, let me go like the 15-minute on ETH, see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, it's just chilling. It's probably going to chill here for a little bit, guys. You don't pump 5% and then just keep pumping on, especially on something that's 200 billion market cap, you know? So like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if ETH kind of just like freaking flags out here, yeah? And just let some of the oscillators cool off after a massive pump over. That was like the biggest resistance on Ethereum's chart, in my opinion. Like, that was huge. I was not expecting that. That was like Bitcoin breaking through 25K just with like butter. And it didn't. And ETH just went bonk right through. Like freaking butter. Oh my God. This, you know why you got this pump. I'll explain exactly why you got this pump. I don't even have to look at it. Like I said, everyone on Twitter was trying to short ETH. Everyone was trying to short ETH. Why do you think you got a 5% move up? So many shorts just got absolutely destroyed on that move up. So many shorts just got, not just stopped out, liquidated right there. That's a crazy move, man. Like, this was just shorts getting freaking destroyed, man. Absolutely wrecked. You know? I can't blame them. I blame them for getting liquidated and not using a stop loss. But I can't blame them for shorting right here. I mean, that was a key point. I mean, that's what you do. But that's why you use stop losses and you don't get liquidated. You know, it's craziness. Let's see. There's a lot of MicroStrategy's buying. You think so? Man, let's see. What's cooking around the cryptoverse here? Yeah, ARB up the most on my list, then ETH is second, Litecoin's third. Litecoin's third, funny enough. Litecoin halving in 3 months, guys, so I do own Litecoin for the halving. Like I said, I'll probably sell it off after the halving. But Litecoin's approaching $100. I expect Litecoin to come up and tag at least this trend line here, right? I think it's like 125-ish, which is like another 30% move over time. LDO, ICP, Aave, Uniswap. We've been talking about Uniswap is on the verge of breaking out too. DOT, Gala. I mean, you got a bunch of 2% gainers. Pretty much the whole market's up. you know, between 1 and 2% with some outliers. But everything's green, so that's good. That's good. Craziness. It's not letting me. It's this is the way the market rolls, man. It's the days that I'm healthy, okay, and I don't want to get off early, and I'm like, Bitcoin, can you do something? And then it's the days that I'm sick, okay, and I'm like, I want to get off early today. That's when the days the market does something. The market trolls you guys. It does. The whales constantly come through the stream and troll you on days like this. But this is what we live for, man. Like this. I mean, this is what I live for. You know, like legit. So this is insane. Let me see if you get any guys said. Stumbledore said, took profit, so I sleep good. The remaining will probably keep going, but if not, I don't care. So happy. Best trade to date. Thanks for staying on. Let's go, Stumbledore. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Yeah, I mean, ETH is over my target that I was looking for on this run, right? I mean, originally at the lows, I was saying I probably think ETH goes to 2,000, and I think Bitcoin goes to 40K. ETH is already over that 2K level, so now it's just butter at this point, you know. Now it's just butter. I actually wasn't expecting ETH to pump as hard as it did, and I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm very happy for it. He said, "Let's go, cucumber, Franco style." I think we need a little Vitalik Clappy in here. I think we do. I think we do. Tug Eye, what's going on, bro? Shout out to Tug Eye. Samuel Lopez, what's going on, man? Yeah, guys, I am too alive for this. Me too, Whale Talk. Me too. Total market cap chart, cash injection. Time for Chainlink to make me proud. Yeah, man, there's thousands of altcoins. You know, it's hard to look at all of them. But in general, when Ethereum's pumping, in general, alts will be green, right? There's not one red alt on my list here. They're all green, right? So, yeah. So ETH is doing pretty good. Bitcoin's just holding the highs. I think Bitcoin's coming to 31.4. Well, that's a big level, right? I would be shocked if Bitcoin just blasts through 31,400 without a little bit of consolidation. But I said the same thing about ETH today. So just keep that in mind. And you always got to remember, guys, when crypto, I always say this, guys, a lot of these stock market guys come into crypto thinking they're geniuses and they know how crypto works. They don't understand how it works. They don't understand when crypto is bearish, it's bearish. They don't get no bounces. When crypto is bullish, it's bullish, right? It don't give a shit about resistance. A lot of these guys come in here trying to act like crypto stocks. It ain't stocks, man. It ain't stocks. It ain't freaking stocks. And a lot of those are still people waiting for 10K or 8K. You know, that's not how this market works. Unbelievable. What's going on, V-Sun? Shout out to Vitalik. Shout out to Vitalik. Vitalik is long and happy. He's very, very long and happy today. Very, very long and happy, guys. Crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. I said I wasn't going to troll. I said I wasn't going to troll. I said I wasn't going to troll. Data Dash is crying right now. Hey, listen, Data Dash, you know, I'm not going to troll yet, guys. Let's wait this out. I will troll when we get up here, okay? For now, let's be cautious, okay? I will troll when we get up here. You know, so get ready for it. Not quite yet, right? I think we got some work to do in here. I think we're still going to find some fights, right? You know, the SEC is warming up their next batch of FUDs somewhere in here. You know they always do, right? Whenever it gets exciting, boom, you hit resistance and the SEC comes out with something, right? You know, it's probably going to happen here. It's probably going to happen here. It'll be a fight. It's not just going to go up like this. Probably in somewhere in here, you get some massive sell-off that gets everyone panicking, right? So let's not troll yet. I want to. All right, and I will bet the best ceremony ever when we're ready to troll, but not yet. Okay. Break out the magnet. Okay, we want the magnet kind of. Okay, we gotta get the magnet. Let's do the magnet. At least I'm gonna put it at the 0.5. Let's put it here. There we go. There we go. We're almost there. It's kind of funny. It's like, it seemed like it was going to be way harder than it's been. It's actually been pretty freaking easy to get through these levels, actually. Right? You blasted through 25K pretty easily. You were at 28K for 3 weeks, but like you didn't really pull back. You just kind of blasted through it. It's been pretty nice so far, man. You know, and that's why at some point in here, I think there's gonna be something that shakes a bunch of people out in this zone. I don't know when, I don't know what it's gonna be, but you can always bet something's gonna come out to scare someone in here. You know, they don't make it that easy for you. Keep it in your pants. Yes, we'll keep it in the pants, bro. Savvy? Oh, Savvy must be freaking pissed right now. He's got to flip bullish now. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At this, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I got to be completely honest with you. If you're still bearish, you're just being stubborn at this point. Like, I got to be honest with you. You know? If you tell me you're bearish, you're just being stubborn. All right? All right. Let's stop, Jordan. Let's stop. All right, guys. Actually, as soon as I say I'm gonna get off, but you know what ETH's gonna do. Yeah, I can't get off, man. ETH got a little pullback. Now it's going back up. As soon as I say I want to go off. Jeez, man. Absolutely crazy. If Cheeto was there, it would have gotten pulverized. True. If Cheeto was there, it would have gotten pulverized. You absolutely know what it is. Looks like Bitcoin's about to explode again. It's crazy, man, because a lot of these oscillators are freaking just topped out, and Bitcoin is just not giving a shit. It's crazy, man. And the thing is, the bears can't even make the excuse and say, it's CZ pumping it up. He's out of funds, folks. It's not him pumping it. He's out of money. So where is the money coming from now? The Tooth Fairy? No, it's everyone getting notifications on Coinbase and Robinhood. Oh, Bitcoin's at 30K, ETH's at 2100. I'm FOMOing in. That's what it is. You know? That's what it is. Shout out to everyone in the chat, though. Shout out to everyone in the chat enjoying this, man. This is what we went through the whole bear market for, guys. Appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me. And go. This is some crazy shit, man. This is what we're here for, guys. Right? This is what we're here for. This is what we. This is what I'm here for, right? This is insane. I'm speechless just watching the turnaround in this market, like just from absolute destruction to this, you know? It's craziness, dude. 30,835 for BTC. We just made a new high. And we got Ethereum chilling at 2,100. So let's see what we got. The 30K FOMO is real. Tino said it's the banks pouring money in. Who knows? Who knows? Tino also said that aliens were going to invade and Bitcoin was going to dump because aliens were going to invade. You know, like, take it with a grain of salt. 30,822. Come on, man. Feels damn good. It does. It feels damn freaking good, bro. It feels damn freaking good. No horse guys. I can't be making horse guy noises today. I'm not even supposed to be like yelling, but I've yelled multiple times. No broom on the ceiling yet though, which is good. Maybe she owns crypto now. Maybe she gets it. Maybe she sees Bitcoin pumping and she's like, now I get why he's pumped. I'm not gonna get pissed anymore. Look at me. I have like a green glow on me now. Look at this. Do you guys see the green glow on me? Look at this. It's a sign. I gotta have a green glow on me. Can you guys see it? Holy shit. This is great. I can go to sleep now. I mean, you probably could go to sleep, man. You know? Sleep is more important than anything, you know? I've had my nights, though, in 2021 where I did not sleep the entire night. I've had multiple nights like that. So don't get me wrong. We're not quite in that euphoria phase yet, you know, where it's like worth staying up the whole night. But there will be nights over the next 2 years where you will contemplate staying up the whole entire night, you know, and you will think it's worth it. In reality, you wake up you get to the next day and you shit like, bro, I could have just slept. Like, you know, like everything pumped. I didn't miss anything, you know. But yeah, look, you got Litecoin pumping up 4%. Nice little move up from Litecoin. Everything's looking pretty good, guys. ARB, let's go, man. Let's go. One of those nights, the green glow. You're a green candle. I guess I am a green candle. Look at Tony said, do you believe the bull market started? Well, based off definition, right? The definition of a bull market starting is that the bottom is in. I think the bottom is in. Yeah. So I mean, based off definition, right? The bear market started here at the highs, right? Based on definition, yeah, I think the bull market started, right? It's gonna be a bumpy ride. It's not gonna be like this. If it is, I mean, I never say anything's impossible in crypto, guys, because if you've been here during the pandemic, you know that this was a shit show. Everyone was bearish down here, okay? And then all of a sudden, the markets turned around and we're like freaking bullish as hell. So I will never say anything's impossible and say anything can't just moon to the upside. If you were here in 2020, you guys exactly know what I'm on. You went from absolute panic to euphoria in a couple months, you know? And now you're seeing the same thing again. Now, I would say, technically speaking, yes, the bull market has started. If you think the lows are in, you would say that the bull market started. Doesn't mean you're just going to move to the upside. My take is you're going to come up here. You're going to get a pullback, a big pullback that's going to shake out the last people before the halving. Probably when the Fed pivots, right? Because everyone thinks that's going to be bullish. It's usually bearish when that happens. Market dumps to the 50-week moving average again, and then the halving's coming up, and then we kind of start our bigger uptrend. You know, something like that. That's been my base case. We'll see. You know, it is what it is. But that's what Bitcoin does every single cycle, man. You know, he has 1 year bear market, pumps up to the 618, pulls back to the 50-week moving averages, right? This had a pandemic, ignore the pandemic, but then you go up, right? You go back to 2014, 1 year bear market, you get back above the 50-week moving average, you get a ride up to the in between the 0.5 and the 618. You pull back to the 50, you continue up, right? So I'm just basing off what Bitcoin's done in the past. And up to this point, it hasn't done anything different, you know? So we keep trying to say this time is going to be different, but it just hasn't been different, man. You know? It just hasn't been different. You can try to be a smart ally and say, oh, this time's going to be different because of this. Okay. Sure. You know, I think pigs are going to fall from the sky too, you know? But we'll see. I don't even know where it's at, but I think it's still going to tag the 4-hour 200. Anderson said, I don't even know where it's at. That's how you know, like, you're just pumping, man. I honestly, at this point, like, where's the 4-hour EMA? I don't know. That's probably super low. So the 50 EMA is at 29K. That means the 200 EMA has got to be at freaking something ridiculously low. Let me just bring it up. The 200 EMA is coming in all the way down here at 27,400. I don't know, man. maybe it gets a pullback down there. If tomorrow, you still got the bank thing tomorrow, guys. So, like, heed caution. Don't get too euphoric, right? But, you know, if tomorrow's fine, I think markets are going to freaking go insane. I think this is a little bit spooking the stock markets because of the bank earnings tomorrow. But like I said, if the bank earnings are fine, they probably won't be good. I think we all know that they're bad, right? But if they're what everyone expects, which is just bad, then they're not like horrible, then I think the markets will be fine. All right, guys. I keep saying all right, guys, but this is just absolutely insanity. This is just insanity, guys. Like, I can look at every altcoin in the book. Eddie T said, if you get off, we'll dump. So 24-hour stream. I guess I keep teasing it and say, all right, guys. I think that's all I got for you. I'm trying to trick it again. Let's see if it works. Who else came in here? Jack said time for a fart. Shout out to Jack. Appreciate the super chat, man. Gary Gordon came in with the pickles. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everyone that's in here today. I wasn't expecting this today. I thought Bitcoin was looking a little bit right? I thought ETH was at a big resistance, right? Goes to show, like, sometimes in a bullish trend, like, resistance doesn't matter, man. You know? All night, baby. All night. George will do the rest with hopium. He'll have the hopium smoke, yes. I will give him my green glow into George, and George's face tonight is going to be like, he's going to have the lips all puckered up, all chapped. He's going to be like, so guys, this is why I've been telling you, HODL and DCA. Okay? You guys can see that Bitcoin is now at 31,000. The bears are FOMOing in right now. You know, it's you know that's what's gonna happen tonight, guys. You know that's what's gonna happen tonight. All night long. Shout out to Franco. He's in here saying all night long. All night long. All night. All night. All night long. All night. Hey. Dude, the best thing about today, guys, I'm just getting off track. I'm gonna get off here soon. The best thing is this breakout here. This is the key right here. Like, this is the ticket, man. Total 3 breaking out. This is it right here. Right? Everyone's always talking about alts are going to do this, alts are going to do that. Alts weren't going to move up until this broke out. You got the breakout now. Right? So now, obviously, you got total that already broke out a long time ago. That includes Bitcoin and ETH. You got total 2 that broke out when ETH started its move. Right? Now you got total 3 that's breaking out. Does that mean, okay, it's been Bitcoin season. We've had a little bit of an ETH season here the last few weeks. Does that mean we're going to start seeing some of the higher cap alts start to catch a bid a little bit? I think it could be a possibility. If there's ever a time where it could happen, I think it's going to be now. Right? With Bitcoin dominance at resistance, total 3 breaking to the upside. I'm not going to say it's guaranteed because I've been in this market a while and I can say that Bitcoin's still daddy, right? Until proven otherwise. But if there's ever a time, I think it's going to be soon here. If not already, you've already seen it. You know, strong base. The strong base. Bazil said, "I'm afraid to go to bed and we crashed 25%. Oh, get used to it, man. Get used to it, bro. You're gonna have those nights every single night, and that happens very, especially if you're an altcoin. That happens when the market's truly bullish. That happens very often. You'll see your altcoin do a 2x. You'll be sleeping. It'll pull back 30%. Next day, it'll pump 20%, right? Then maybe it'll pull back 20% again, right? And then it'll pump up 50%. You know, you see some crazy moves. This is nothing. This is nothing. That's what stop losses are for. True. But, you know, trading is different, right? If you're just hodling, I guess it doesn't really matter to you. You know? All right, guys. Shit, bro. Freaking Bitcoin. I just gotta call it. I can't though. Who am I as a crypto streamer to get off when Bitcoin is at 30 at the high? Like, that just doesn't. I say this all the time. It doesn't feel morally right. You know, if it starts pulling back here, I'm just gonna cut it quick so it doesn't fake me out again, and then cut it here. You know, I'll just cut it quick. All right, it's starting to pull back. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out quick before it pumps again. All right, because I'm gonna be stuck here the whole night. All right, so I'm out. I'll be back for the members tomorrow at 8:30. If you want to become a member, you can press the join button next to the subscribe button down below. I go live every weekday at 8:30 for the members, and then everyone else, I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. Make sure you guys are there, and I'll catch you guys later. Adios, peace out, have a fantastic night, and well, enjoy. Peace out, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Later. All night.